students, today is lecture 9 of physics class 10. Today we will discuss about the ray diagram of image formation by a concave mirror. Here, as we see in yesterday lecture, the rules of image formation by a concave mirror, which was of 6 points or 6 positions where we have placed any object. So we will discuss or draw that positions here by ray diagram. So you can see that here is a rough diagram of concave mirror in 6 parts. So one by one we will cap that positions and draw or get the image of that positions. So here first of all, what you have drawn in table, first one, when when an object is capped at infinity, means here is infinity. When from infinity rays come to a concave mirror, then image will form at focus, which we have written in the table. So here you can see that the rays are from infinity, and after reflection it will pass through principal focus, so you will get image of the object at focus. Here you can see that the image of object is point side, as here on the principal axis you can see that the two lines are converging. So here you can see that the image of the object at focus, means here object at infinity, object at infinity, object at infinity, and image at principal focus. Now we will discuss the second. Here we kept the object at focus, object at focus, just opposite to it. Here when you place the object at focus, we have put an object here in focus. First, as of you know that the rules of image formation. So first here you can see that the ray will go through here, and it is parallel to principal axis, that it will pass through focus. Now second, you have to pass the ray through center of curvature C, then through center of curvature C it will go straight and comes back through same straight path. So here you can see that the rays are parallelly going to infinity, so you get the image of the object at infinity. Here image is at infinity. At infinity the light will spread too much, so you get highly enlarged image here. But in third case we have kept the third position at center of curvature C. The object is placed at center of curvature C. Here again rays will parallel to the principal axis. Here you can see that like that, and it will passes through principal focus. Any ray which is parallel to principal axis will passes through principal focus. Then again next position we have to taken is what, when the rays in second condition we will take again, because we have to taken everywhere two conditions. First one is parallel to axis, means principal axis, and second to center of curvature. But here the object is placed at above the center of curvature. So first is like that, and for second, when rays are passing through principal focus, then after reflection it will go parallel to principal axis. It will go parallel to principal axis. Here first ray which one passes through principal focus, means from here. Second ray is coming from the center of curvature, so it will passes through principal focus here. Then after reflection, it will go parallel to principal axis. So you get the image of the object at center of curvature. So let's draw it accurately. As we have discussed in the table, the graph of the object when kept at center of curvature, it gets in frequency. The exact graph or exact diagram you will get when you take is this equal distance. As I have drawn, there is no equal distance in between this point, so we have not get the exact position. So again we will keep the object at center of curvature C. Here, when it passes through parallel, it will go like that from focus. Then after it will the focus, it will be parallel through here. So you get that the image of the object you will get here at focus. Center of curvature. Center of curvature. Here you can see that this image is also at below the center of curvature, and image is real and inverted. Here you can easily see that it is C. Here object is A B, but image is A dash B dash. So you can see that here when object is placed at center of curvature C, image at C also. Here size is equal and thus real and inverted. For next condition, you have to put the object beyond C. So when you put the object beyond C, means here or between C and infinity, when rays of light are parallel, then it will pass through principal focus as that. After that, the second condition, when it will goes through principal focus, then it will after reflection passes parallelly. So here you can see that the image of the object is between C and F. The next condition, so here you can write down the object beyond C and image between C and F. The next condition, just opposite to it, when we place the object between C and F. So here we have put the object between C and F. Here you can also A, B is object and A dash, B dash its image. So here again rays are parallel to principal axis and it will passes to principal focus here. And for second condition, here for second, when it will passes through center of curvature, so for accuracy you put the center of curvature here and extend it. When it will go through this and comes back again through this straight path also, here also, and we get the image of the object beyond C as we have written in the table. So here you can see that image is enlarged A dash B dash, where A B is object. So you can see that here we come back this meet at beyond C. The next condition is when object is placed between P and F. Between P and F, it is the only one condition in which we get virtual and erect image, means behind of the mirror. So let's put the object between P and F here. First of all, when there is a parallel, then it passes through principal focus. And for second condition, so center of curvature C, it will back again here, back again here. You can see that this parallel lines never meet and anywhere, but when we extend these lines, in back side of the mirror, we can see that here the virtual and erect image, means AB here. Also the image of the object is A, B, or A dash, B dash is just a straight way. This object is also straight and image is also straight. So this type of image is called virtual and erect image. So for this condition, we get image just behind the image is just behind the mirror. Image is behind the mirror. So we have written everywhere mirror means, this type of mirror is called concave mirror. So today we have discussed the ray diagram of image formation by a concave mirror. In next session we will discuss the image formation by a convex mirror and also uses of concave mirror. So thank you for lecture.